to have some more holiday fun as 2023 comes to a close. And even our own Aron Geml skated for the first time ever tonight to join in on the fun. The rink will have public skating from 1 to 2:30 and from 6 to 7:30 through the weekend, along with morning hockey and youth skating lessons on December 30th for $10 from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And all of these fun events are a great way for people to still enjoy the holidays and festivities.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I like having all the people here, getting the community together, playing hockey and stuff. I like outdoor, environments. I don't know, it's a lot better.
Even
I like
Double Dips Creamery is serving both hot and cold treats to skaters this weekend as well.
We've partnered with NP Ice this year to run the concession stands. And pretty much who doesn't love ice cream, so why not bring it out at a more convenient time for everybody to get some. One of our specialties that we are offering is the birthday party package, which you can go on the NP Ice website to see all the details for. But then we just have our baked goods out here and then some different flavors of ice cream just depending on the day and what's the availability we have at the shop.
And the final day of the holiday public skating is New Year's Eve from 1 p.m. to 2:30. Our own Aron Geml has more for us.
All right, it's that time of the week. We are at McDonald Elementary for Reaching One Classroom at a Time. I'm with Terry from the North Platte Public Schools Foundation. And Terry, who are we surprising this week?
Well, this week we get to put some more flexible seating over at McDonald in Miss Hyde's classroom.
All right, I'm excited to see what this flexible seating is because I know it's pretty different from classroom to classroom.
It is, it is. You will be surprised.
I know, and I can't wait. You can't wait, so let's go.
Hello, Miss Hyde. How are you? How is the class today? Good. My name is Miss Terry.
This week's One Classroom at a Time brings us back to McDonald Elementary, where the North Platte Public Schools Foundation and Fat Dogs are surprising fourth grade teacher Mrs. Diane Hind with a REACH grant. Mrs. Hind is going to be using the grant money to purchase more different styles of seats for her students.
I know I personally don't like to sit all day long, so it's a great option for my students to be able to get up and move around and wobble back and forth. Some of my flexible seating options are wobble stools. I also have wobble boards where they can stand and kind of move back and forth and just kind of get the wiggles out. And so it's a good option. The wobble boards work at a stand-up desk, the taller desks. The wobble stools work at the regular student desks, and so this grant will help me to be able to purchase a few more options.
Mrs. Hind also said that she has seen nothing but positive results from her class having flexible seating.
The research shows that flexible seating increases your blood flow, and so they get more blood flow to the brain, and they're more attentive. Engagement is higher, and I have only seen benefits by giving my students more flexible seating options in the classroom.
At McDonald Elementary for Reaching One Classroom at a Time, I'm Aron Geml, KNOP News 2.
Thank you, Fat Dogs and the Foundation.
Geml was there and has more for us. Aron?
The Be Kind and Shine Talent Show has been going on for the last 2 years here in North Platte at Lincoln Elementary School, and its concept was just brought up by 3 different teachers that teach 3 different subjects here at the school: music, physical education, and 1 in the counseling office. And this talent show provides the opportunity for students 2nd grade through 5th grade to showcase their talents, whether it's singing, dancing, rapping, jiu-jitsu, whatever it is. All talent is welcome on this stage. Over 20 students performed this afternoon to a full gymnasium of students, parents, and grandparents to see the array of talent that these students had to offer. And the whole idea of the talent show was indeed a group effort.
Honestly, I feel like it was truly like a group effort. So we call ourselves the Special Sisters because we teach the special classes here. And so we were kind of just brainstorming one day of something we could do to help the kids make it more exciting. And I think in the past they had done a talent show and we brought it up and we were like, let's do it. Like, why not? That'll be so fun. And then you get to really see a different side of the kids too.
And we were looking for a way to, after COVID, come back and have something that they could do as a community and watch and see as little kids growing up and seeing the big kids, and just something that they can look forward to as they grow through Lincoln School.
Reporting at Lincoln Elementary for KNOP News 2, I'm Aron Geml.
The hearing, which at times was contentious, centered around solar energy panels and wind turbines that could be installed in Lincoln County. Our own Aron Geml was in attendance and joins us live in the studio with more. Aron?
Good evening, Kent. More than 60 people packed into the Lincoln County District Courtroom to publicly testify and give their opinions on the county's zoning regulations regarding solar and wind energy systems. Many spoke about how companies potentially installing solar and wind energy systems and panels will negatively affect Lincoln County. It's proposed that 50 wind turbines could be installed along with dozens of solar panels.
The ramifications of this are huge. It has to be, if you don't have the regulations right, you're going to have to prove everyone that comes through here if it meets your rules and regulations. And the neighboring property owners have absolutely zero recourse once you guys approve that.
Representatives from Invenergy were also present at the meeting and spoke about potential positive impacts for Lincoln County.
So, for example, if Lincoln County had a total of 400 megawatts of projects installed, it would bring the county about $1.4 million per year. This would be a very substantial increase in revenue for the county that would not require any kind of tax hike for residents.
Other topics that were discussed were nuclear energy and power plants, attacking the current administration's approach to wind and solar energy, and the impact to county roads, among other topics. The county commissioners will take all the information under advisement and will make a decision at their November 6th meeting. Kent?
Here's Aron Geml.
It is that time of the week. I'm with Terry from the North Platte Public Schools Foundation. Terry, we're at the high school. Who are we surprising this week?
We are. I am really excited about this because I took this class when I was in high school. So it's an automotive class. So it's exciting to have those programs, and it's exciting to have Fat Dogs with us again too.
Yeah, and well, with me being from Michigan, the big three, cars, that's all I grew up around. So this is exciting for me as well. So let's go. For this week's One Classroom at a Time brings us back to North Platte High School to surprise Mr. Johnny Zog. Zog owned his own body shop as well as worked on Union Pacific locomotives in North Platte before becoming a teacher at North Platte High School, and was thrilled when we surprised him.
When you walked into the check, I was pretty surprised, and I know I reached out to the Reach Foundation and for a grant for stuff for our automotive shop, and we talked a lot about things and wants and needs, and I'm happy that we were able to get some funding that we can put towards bringing things up to industry grade standard.
Zog says that he'll be going up and down a list to see what he can get to make his automotive classes better, and also says it's very important that schools have classes like this because college is sometimes not always a student's #1 path after high school.
The percentage of students, not everyone goes to a 4-year school. There's a lot of percentage of students that goes to 2-year tech school or a 1-year tech school, whether it be automotive, diesel, HVAC, electrical, welding, any of those. So our CTE pathways are kind of really important for students that might not excel in the academics of school, but they really would excel in our programs here. So the hands-on dirty job.
At North Platte High School for reaching one classroom at a time, I'm Aron Geml, KNOP News 2.
Thank you, Fat Dogs and Foundation.
For the past several days, Interstate 80 behind me here in North Platte, the entranceway to it has been closed, leaving a lot of holiday travelers stranded with no place to go. While the hotels here in North Platte, all of them were full to maximum capacity, causing a positive spike for those hotels in business. Hotels just off of Interstate 80 like Best Western Plus, North Platte, and Suites were one of the first options that people had when driving off the snowy and hazardous freeway. And General Manager Beth Hoskins says that it felt good just to be there for those that were stuck.
It's not a comfortable feeling to know that you're stuck and stranded and you can't make it home, but it was nice to kind of just get them in and get them situated, give them a good place to sleep for the night.
And with all those hotel rooms being full, the North Platte Rec Center opened up its doors for stranded holiday travelers to stay the night.
We got a call from a city administrator that motels were almost all full in town. We actually have a contract with the Red Cross to be an overflow in case of emergencies or snowstorms like that, and we open up the facility for people to stay at.
The rec center had only about a dozen people stay overnight, as the rec center is indeed an official place for people to stay in case of a hotel overflow. And even though the holiday travelers are gone, the rec center has still been very busy around the holidays.
I mean, we've been busy here at the rec center. We had a lot of people call wanting to use the rec center. Families are visiting, and we'll just make do with what we have, and glad that we could help the patrons through North Platte.
Reporting in North Platte, just along Interstate 80, I'm Aron Geml, KNOP News 2.
Aron Geml has more on what you can do to help make sure your vehicle batteries run smoothly in the winter.
Temperatures are dropping, and the cold air has been making its way through North Platte, and that cold air affects your car's battery in a big way. The cold air reduces what the battery can produce, and according to battery specialist Nick Manu, the capacity of the battery is limited when it's cold out.
So in 30-degree weather, the battery is only able to produce 30 to 60% of its capacity, so it just greatly reduces the amount of power it's able to give that car to start it.
Electric or hybrid vehicle batteries react differently to the cold than traditional car batteries do, and it's important that vehicle owners know the difference.
On the electric vehicles versus the regular automobiles with the standard wet lead acid batteries, the lithium-ion batteries actually will not work in the cold weather, or they will not work as well in the cold weather. So the cold significantly has an effect on the lithium-ion batteries that are in electric vehicles, to where they just kind of reduce the power in a wet lead acid on the standard vehicles. So there's a difference there.
Sometimes batteries in cars can give out without any warning, and that can be serious if traveling somewhere on a busy street or highway. The best thing to do is to know your car's battery's age and to have proper tools in your vehicle in case of an emergency.
You know how old your battery is in your vehicle. The average life of a battery anymore is about 5 years. So know the age of the battery, inspect the battery in the area, see if there's a lot of corrosion on the battery terminals itself. That's a good indication that the battery is going bad. And then just make sure the top of the battery is clean, and just get it checked if you have any questions, get it checked.
Reporting at Cohagen Battery in North Platte, I'm Aron Geml, KNOP News 2.
Friends have been recently funded by Visit North Platte.
The North Platte Visitors Bureau has recently approved quarterly funds to 11 different events that are coming up starting as early as March. New events like disc golf and cornhole tournaments, and popular ones in North Platte such as Music on the Bricks and Nebraska Land Days all receive funding. Over $60,000 total dollars were used for grant funds, and according to Executive Director Lisa Burks, she says that there is a process for these events getting additional funds.
The key part of that application that helps our board decide on funding is how many people from out of town are going to be spending the night here in Lincoln County, because our funding comes completely from the lodging tax that's collected at our local hotels. So when there's more people coming from out of town that are staying at more of the hotels, then we'll help them with more funds to help bring that event back, help it become sustainable and function on its own.
Burks also addressed how important tourism is to North Platte and Lincoln County and how much revenue it actually generates each year.
One of the things that's important for us, the board, to relay to the public is that tourism brings about $130 million each year to our community in economic impact, and that's why they focus so hard on making sure that these grants are given to events and organizations that spend the funds properly and are bringing more tourists back into our community, so we can continue to keep growing the tourism industry in the North Platte and Lincoln County area.
For KNOP News 2, I'm Aron Geml.